As the Emperor of Japan might have said, the war on terror has developed not necessarily to our advantage. Regime change in Iraq and Libya, and Western half-interference in Syria, has led to hundreds of thousands of deaths, widespread sectarian cleansing, the destruction of religious minorities, and the takeover of the countries by groups condemned even by Al-Qaeda for being too extreme. Perhaps never before has a country waged a war without losing, in which none of its objectives were achieved, and the opposing country was left in the hands of a far more dangerous and hateful enemy. It could be likened to going to war with Imperial Germany in 1914 and ending it in 1918 with the Nazis in charge. A quarter of a century after the end of communism swept away the ideological conflict of the short 20th century, a new world is once again taking shape, this time out of the ashes of the Middle East's post-Ottoman states. But what does the crisis in the region and its refugee exodus into Europe signify for the future? And why has the noble dream of nation-building failed? Great changes make us wish to understand the world better. After the fall of the Berlin Wall came Francis Fukuyama's The End of History and the Last Man, published in 1992, which saw the defeat of communism as the final triumph of liberal democracy. The following year, Samuel Huntington's essay, The Clash of Civilizations, later expanded into a book, viewed the world in terms of competing religious-based supercultures. More recently, there has been a fashion to explain the relative success and failures of different societies through their institutions, while among Western intellectuals, there has been a tendency to see nation-states as outdated in an interdependent, borderless world. And with the Iraq disaster, the rise of China, and Russia's return to authoritarianism, there came a number of works arguing that, contrary to Fukuyama, democracy is in retreat. Focusing mainly on religion, ideology, or economics, most analysis ignores one crucial factor: Asabiyyah, or group feeling, something outlined 6.5 centuries ago by a largely ignored Arab historian called Ibn Khaldun. Asabiyyah is an essential component of human society and development, and is the key to understanding why some states fail and others succeed, why democracy works sometimes, but often not, and why the nation-state will remain the foundation of human society. Whatever happens from now on, the outcome of the 21st century will be dependent on Asabiyyah, which remains the fundamental reality of human existence.